Hello and welcome to Psychic TV. Thank you for joining us. This is the home of Australia's best psychics every Saturday night. And it's true, you are never alone. We have the best psychics to take your calls 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we are here to serve you. So, we're getting people online already. So yeah, while they're coming online, welcome. If you would like to have a reading tonight, all you need to do is like, share, and subscribe. Write that at the beginning of your message, and I'm sure one of our psychics would be glad to answer your questions. I'm Sandie Stargazer. I'll be your host for tonight. I'm filling in for Harry T, who's away for the evening, but we're going to have a great night tonight, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the experience. So before further ado, we're going to have a bit of a conversation with our psychics to see what they're about, what they enjoy doing, how they work, and then we'll get stuck into the readings, and I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic evening tonight. So firstly, we'll bring on Benjamin. Benjamin.
G'day, Sandy. How are you, mate? Nice to meet you.
Good. Hey?
Nice to meet you, mate. Can you hear me okay?
Nice to meet you too. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, mate. Awesome.
Yay. So tell me all about you. What do you do?
Awesome. Well, I'm a psychic medium, and what that means is that we connect with your loved ones from the spirit world, and not only do we do mediumship, we do psychic work as well. So tonight are just snippet readings. So like if you know the answer to something, don't ask those questions. Really push the mediums tonight, myself and Psychic D as well. Yeah. Really push us. Really push us forward, and that's what we're here for. So it's just snippets, and after the show there's a few mediums online as well that you can contact, and so I'm going to jump online, say Psychic D too, so take advantage. But while I'm talking, I'll do a shout out. There's a good viewer that watches the show all the time, and his name's Gary, so shout out to Gary from Buxton. Thanks for watching all that, Gary. And I really appreciate your support. So yeah, thanks, Sandy.
And you're doing mediumship questions tonight, most definitely?
Everything you want, mate. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect. Sounds good. Now, we've got a new psychic on board. Her name's Miss Psychic D, and her reader ID is 9140. And let's bring her on board and have a chat with her, because I'm sure she's an amazing psychic. All of our psychics are actually tested, so they're rigorously tested before they come on board with Psychic TV. So you can rest assured that you're getting the most accurate advice possible, and everything's coming directly from spirit. So let's bring her through and see what Miss Psychic D is like. There we go. Hey.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm really well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome.
That's good. Thank you. It's my third time, so kind of fresh out of the gates.
Yeah, kind of fresh. But you know what? You've been doing this work for a long time, haven't you, anyway?
Yeah, nearly 30 years for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I just want to clarify that I'm not a advertised medium. So if I connect in one-on-one readings and loved ones come forward, I share the message, but it's not my forte. My forte is actual psychic guidance and law of attraction. So I love doing the self-development stuff.
Okay, and so what's your main tools? What are you working with tonight?
Tarot. But I'm a natural born channel, so I can channel spirit. But given that they're quick snippet readings, I like to use the tarot as my tool just to give something nice and juicy straight up.
Yeah, because bearing in mind, everyone, that tonight is just a taste. So if you do want a reading, make sure you jump across to the hotline and actually give us a call. And you can use Benjamin's ID number, which is 9166, or Miss Psychic D's number, which is 9140. And you can call the hotline on internationally is 614882517, or Australia is 0290710199, or USA is 1914373780. So you can jump across there and have an accurate full reading, but tonight is just a taste. So we're going to get stuck straight into it. So who would like to go first?
Go on, Ben. It's nice to meet you, Ben.
Nice to meet you, Psychic D. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Let's try this one, shall we? Okay. Juliet, liked and shared. Can see anything for my business, and is my sister's job going to change? Thank you.
Okay, is that me? Oh, am I going first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh, okay, awesome. You know, like, yeah, Julia, like, is your business like? Okay, liked and shared. So if your business, you know, anything, your sister's job, you know, like, will she change jobs? I feel like that. Obviously, she's putting it out there, so she's going to change jobs. It's just a matter of time when. Um, it's like she's got a few job offers, but she's not sure what she wants. So I feel like that your sister, and I'm not being rude, I feel like that your sister's quite stubborn, and she's quite outspoken, and she's a good person. But some people take offence to that, or some people don't understand who she is and stuff like that. But I feel like that whatever she puts her mind to, she's quite intelligent in her own right, and maybe it's just her upbringing, and she's quite hard. But I feel like that she's going to change jobs not only because you're asking the question, but she's putting it out there. It's just about the right job for her. It really is, and you know, like I feel like that with your business, I feel like that it's like at the moment because of interest rates and everything else. I feel like that everything's quiet. So I'm not going to tell you anything that you don't already know. Everything's quiet. I feel like that as your business grows and as things happen, I feel like that just don't overprice yourself or don't put yourself too far out the market. I don't think you're greedy, but it's easy to step over that. Like, you know, everyone's just got a pay rise, everyone's got a tax cut. I feel like that your business is in good hands. I feel like that you've got good people around you, and I'm only going to validate exactly what you already know, but I just feel like that at the moment, because of the way the economy is, it's just going to be a bit slow. I hope that helps. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you, Benjamin. So I hope that helps, Juliet. Let's go down a little bit further. I'm just trying to find some. So just make sure that you put liked and shared on your messages, everyone. Let's go across to you, Miss Psychic D. We'll choose Felicia. So Felicia's put liked and shared. Can you tell me when I will find a suitable role that fits with my son? I'm a single parent and struggling. Thank you kindly. So
Spirit Spirit, as soon as I tapped into your energy, Spirit, they want you to free up your energy a little bit. I'm a single mum, so I know what it's like to juggle children and all that sort of stuff. But there's actually a potential within the next 6 weeks to line up with something, but I feel like you need to apply for it. And I feel like it's just around the corner. They're saying it's just around the corner. So I feel like the actual business premises where you can be working is just around the corner. And they literally just said, this company, this business is going to be very accommodating for you. So sometimes it's, you know, try to remove some of those limiting beliefs that I've only got this much time, I've only got this, I've only got that. I think if you liberate your energy just a little bit and just step outside the box, I feel like you could literally walk around the corner and get a really suitable position. So it's got it next 6 weeks. They keep saying next 6 weeks.
Yeah, I hope that helps, Felicia. Thank you, Miss Psychic D.
That's so good.
So now let's choose. Let's do this one, Benjamin. Got one for you. Nicole, liked and shared. Is there a spirit loved one trying to connect with me? I feel there is sometimes.
Awesome. You know, Nicole, straight away, as you asked that question, you know, I just felt a presence, and I don't want to make it fit, but I just felt a presence, and it felt like a man for me. It really did, and I felt it would be your father. I just felt like it was definitely blood, if that makes sense, but I just felt like it would be your father. Let us know in the comments, though, and I don't know why, but I just felt like that my mind went a little bit funny there, and I felt like that I had a bit of Alzheimer's or dementia or something on those lines, but I just felt like on my side of my mind just went a little bit funny just as that question was read to me. You know, even though that you're on this show tonight and listening and watching, you're a believer anyway, and I know that you've been through a lot, and some of it's some of the things that you've done have been your own fault, but you've come good now, and you really have. And I feel like that the man that comes through for me puts his hand on my shoulder, and I feel like that you're moving forward in your life now. You really are, and you're holding on to things that in your past, like just for memories and things that I want you to do your best to let go, so to speak. And you probably see flashes of lights or something on those lines in your home. And I'm not saying you're a medium, but you've got the intuitive thing going on in your mind, so to speak. That's what I feel like that. And you probably see feathers and all those sort of signs anyway. But in your house, I feel like it would be your dad. And I don't want to go too personal, but I feel like they take me to your bedroom for some reason. And I feel like that there's like a bedside tables or something like that. But maybe it's like 2 drawers or 3 drawers, maybe 2 drawers actually. And I feel like that's where you're downloading things that you're worried about, and I feel like that's where I'm comforting you the most. Let us know in the comments, but that's what I'm feeling for you, and I'll leave it there. Thank you, Sandie.
Yeah, thank you, Benjamin. So yeah, make sure everyone that you do leave feedback for our psychics in the comments, because that's going to allow us to make sure that our connections are strong. And, if you would like to have a reading with one of our psychics tonight, internationally, you can call 614-888-2517. In Australia, you can call 02-907-10199. And in the USA, you can call 1914-373-7280. We've got plenty of psychics on tonight. I've got a great question here. Where is it? For you, Miss Psychic D. It's from Karen. Liked and shared from New York. Oh, hey in New York.
Yeah, New York.
I plan to apply for a new position outside my expertise or experience. Is this the right move right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I chilled from head to toe. You have grown and expanded. Spirit are actually patting me on the back, so they want you to give yourself a pat on the back right now for kind of stepping in your power and honouring your worth. But we'll get a little something a little bit more specific. But you definitely made the right decision. You got a wonderful contract coming in. There's financial stability. This is like a dream come true for you. Your prayers are going to be answered. But what I love the most about this too is that there's not only financial fulfillment that's attached to this contract, it's also emotional fulfillment. So it's going to be nice to be Karen, to wake up and have a bit of a spring in her step and actually, wake up with purpose and go to bed satisfied. So you're starting a whole new cycle, Karen, so you enjoy it.
That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. I hope that helps. Thanks, Miss Psychic D.
Yeah, oh, good.
So let's move straight on to the next question. I think we'll choose this one. This is Jocelyn, liked and shared. Hi, Sandie and guests. Hi, Psychic D. Do you see any travels abroad for me soon this year, please? Thank you kindly. My birthday's coming up on Friday the 12th. Happy birthday, Jocelyn.
Happy birthday. Woo!
Okay, so I'm doing this one, but...
Yep.
Am I doing this?
Yeah, Ben, jump in, Benjamin.
Okay, sorry, yeah, I'm doing this one. But even though you've asked for Psychic D, I'll do my best for you, okay? So, I feel like that you've got a good mindset. You really have a good mindset. And I don't know if you live in an apartment or something like that, but I'm seeing something like that for you. And you know what? Every time you put a thought out there, and it's a positive thought, it really comes to you. And I don't know why, when bills come, you've always got the money. So financially, I think you're doing okay. I feel like that it's just like a little validation that if you put it out there, it's going to happen for you anyway. But I don't know. Just let us know in the comments, though. But I don't know if you're a single lady or something like that's happening with you at the moment. But I feel like that you're quite a strong and very, very determined person. And so when you put your mind to things, it actually happens. I feel like that you're quite a tidy person as well. So you like everything in place. And I feel like that. So your mind is always working and you don't sit around. So I know that you're moving forward all the time, and I can just see positive things about you. And believe it or not, you inspire a lot of people as well, and not just your family, but in other people as well. So when you're not a downer, so you give confidence to people that need it. So keep up the good work, and I hope that helps. But maybe there's a trip, and maybe I don't know if it's a cruise or something like that, but I'm just seeing something like that. But let us know in the comments, and I'll leave it there. Thanks, Sandie.
Yeah. Thanks, Benjamin. Thanks. So did you want to add to that, Jocelyn, since she was asking you as well? Did you want to add anything to that? Do you have any cards you'd like to read?
I can,
okay,
no.
cool. I just thought I'd check. I just thought I'd check. All right, so the next question is from Carmen, liked and shared. Good evening. Do you see anything for me, please? Everything is just extremely difficult and I'm so close to giving up.
Oh, don't give up, Carmen. Come back over here and we'll keep your spirits up. Spirit, can we give something to Carmen? Carmen needs a little bit of hope. Carmen, I think you're underestimating the skills that you have. Spirit has shown me that we don't tell people what to do, but we like to steer them in a more empowered direction. But if you have a hobby or something that you like to do, Spirit say that if you invest time and energy into that, it could actually make you some money. So if finances are a little bit tight, I feel like there could be a hobby turn into a business, because I feel like this will all happen by default. So it's just about doing what you love. I can see you're ending a cycle anyway, darling, and I could see you're a very wounded warrior, but there's some, the spirit are going to send something in your path. They say keep an eye out for it over the next, I keep getting 6 weeks for everybody, so there must be a timeline shift happening around that time. But anyway, but if we focus on those things that we're passionate about and what, this is something that you're passionate about, and Spirit wants you to take a step forward with it because it'll start earning you some money so you get a little bit of this financial security that is coming in. But it's going to come down to a choice. So I know what it's like to be up here one day and down here the next day, and it's not easy to settle your energy, but I would encourage you to do so. If not, hang around uplifting, upbeat people so you can get a little bit of a spring back, but there's definitely something with a hobby or business or something earning you money, maybe even at the markets or something.
All right. Thanks for that. That's all
right.
Carmen, I hope that helps. All right. Straight over to you, Benjamin. So we'll go with Margie. I'm just going down the list because it's easier just to follow it down. So liked and shared, will I move and how is mum?
Oh, lovely, you know. It's funny because people are asking questions they're the decisions that you're going to make for yourself. You don't need a psychic or a medium to answer those questions. Is the timing right for you to move? Maybe not right yet, because that's why you're asking the question. But when you're ready to move, you'll just move. You don't need that validation to move. It could be a good start for you to move and a fresh beginning. There's a lot of memories there that you would like to leave behind, possibly. So do what's right for you, and maybe the timing's not right. Maybe financially it's just not there for you, and maybe that the properties that you're looking for aren't there as well. So it could be just about timing, but you'll make those decisions for yourself. I don't need to validate that for you. I know that when the time is right, you will do that. You know, you look like your mum a lot. And I don't know if your mum had blue eyes, but I'm seeing blue eyes in my mind. And I don't know why, but in my heart, in my chest area, I know that I was out of breath a lot just near the end there. And I know we sort of out of breath before we passed, but I felt that, and I felt like on my left-hand side sort of thing. So I don't know if there was trouble in the heart area or in that section there, but that's what it felt like for me. And I know that I said that you look like your mum, but I don't know if your mum was a bigger lady, but that's what it felt like for me. It felt like it was a bigger lady that puts her arms around me. And you can still smell mum. So there's some sort of cologne that you could smell of mum. And I don't know if it's tweed or something like that, but it's a cheap perfume. And mum didn't have a lot, but what she had, she sort of held on to. And now I'm thinking maybe there was something to do with Avon as well. And I know that Avon sort of sold cheaper perfumes and stuff like that, but you would know that to be true. And in your room, they take me to your room, and I don't know if it's a glass bottle and it's a perfume bottle that you have, but it looked like it was in gold color or something like that, or that maybe the just inside it was yellow or something like that. But she says that, and I want you to sort your house out for me. And I feel like that it's a little bit cluttered, and I want you to sort things out and put things back in place and do that for me, and it just brings like a new energy in for you. I hope that helps, and let us know in the comments. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you, Benjamin. I hope that helps, Margie. If you would like a reading, you can call internationally 6148882517, Australia 0290710199, or the USA you can call 1914-373-7280. And let's move on to our next question. We're just going straight down the list. So the next one, liked and shared, is Rose. So liked and shared, can you see my business moving locations? And if so, can you see a time frame? Thank you, Miss Psychic D.
It is, but they're connecting me more with international waters for you. So I don't know what your business entails, but there's something about it possibly going international for some reason. So yeah, there's something that's going to take off. I think things have had to fall away over the last maybe 3 months and at the present for these new opportunities to take over. They keep telling me the month of August has been very, very significant there's something that they just, for this time slot, they just keep telling me something about going international and some type of investment international with your business. So it'd be interesting to know what you're doing. So if it is a product, it could be picked up over internationally, or maybe you'll just reach a more international audience. They just keep going on about that. But August is very significant, and then it's just going to take off. I don't know what you're doing, but I want part of it. It's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, around August.
Cool. Thanks, Miss Psychic D. And I hope that helps, Rose. Now, remembering everyone, let us know in the comments whether with these readings. Feedback is definitely a good thing. Let's move on to the next one for you, Benjamin. So, Alex, liked and shared. A woman has come into my life and was hoping for some guidance. I'd appreciate a card or some words. Oh, sorry, I'm just going straight down. So this is a Psychic D. But Benjamin, you can do this one. Do this one.
That's all good. So, Alex, like, I want you to let things go and just play it by ear, so to speak. I want you to not sort of focus on the relationship so much. Just enjoy the ride, so to speak. I feel like that you've been on your own for a while and you're looking for love and even though there's someone coming in your life, so to speak, just play it by ear. Don't look too far in front. Go one step at a time. I feel like that you're rushing yourself, and I want to meet someone. I want this. I want that. I want you to get yourself right first, and the right person will come in your life. There's plenty of people out there for you to be with and stuff like that. And but I just want you to relax and enjoy for what it is. And I don't know why, but I feel like that you're a bit too needy, so to speak. You don't need anyone in your life, but if there's people in your life and there's a woman in your life, just enjoy the ride, like enjoy it for what it is. I know you asked for a card, and I don't really normally do cards, but I've actually got some cards tonight, and they're my own cards, and I never use them, and I got them made up actually, so they're my cards. So I'm going to pull a card for you. Since you asked Psychic D to do it, I'm going to pull a card, and the card is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's believe, and what that is obviously it's to believe in yourself, but it's like finding how you tick, and I know that some of the mediums say get back to nature and that, but that's what it really is. It's to find out what you can do for yourself. I feel like that I've lost everyone, but I'll just keep talking anyway. But just
show that card again, Benjamin.
Oh,
just
sorry.
Show the card again. Yeah, there we go.
It's believe. So I hope you can see that. But I want you. Thanks, Sandie. I want you to trust in the process, so to speak, and I know that they always say get back to nature and that, but you've got to find something that you're passionate about, and I feel like that you're just waiting for too much, and you're putting so much pressure on yourself, if that makes sense, and it's going to help you. It really is, and I know that we all want love in our life and stuff like that, but just enjoy the journey, and I'll leave it there. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you. Thank you. So you can have a reading with Benjamin after this session, and he'll give you more information. His ID number is 9166, and Miss Psychic D's ID number is 9140. If you're international, you can call 614-888-2517, Australia 0290710199, or USA 1914-373-7280. And we've got some feedback here from Nicole. She says, that would be my husband. He passed away 10 years ago. So thank you so much. And also some validation from Juliet. Yes, my sister is stubborn and yeah, seems like she's finding herself a job. Yeah, spot on with the business. It's slow and I need to keep going. So yeah, good validations there. Let's move on to our next question. This is from Tanya. So Tanya, you need to like, share and subscribe. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll let this go. I'll let this slide. But you need to like, share and subscribe to have a reading, okay? So I'll get you to do that for me next time. I would love some insight as to where I'll be living this time next year. Thank you. Miss Psychic D, do you want to answer this?
I don't typically give locations specifically like that because you're the creator, but I do see you possibly moving to another state. I don't know what your relationship status is, but I don't know whether you're moving for love or finding love or relocating with a partner. This is where it gets tricky for me as a reader. Sometimes I do need a little bit of validation when I get things, but Spirit wants you to know, regardless, that life is coming full circle for you, and you are going to have a prayer or a wish come into fruition really, really soon. It's a brand new start. A lot of us have gone through our ego death and we've just coming through the rebirth in energy. So you've got a brand new beginning coming in. And I feel like the move isn't kind of like the first priority. We need to experience a bit of this newness and this new start to a new chapter. They keep pointing me towards your relationship and your love life for some reason. So that's sometimes we ask for things that we want to know, but Spirit will give us what we need to know. But please know you're closing out a cycle. There is a wish fulfillment that's about to come in. I feel like it's got connected with a relationship or connection. And I'm not really seeing a move for another at least 18 months, 2 years. So, but put up a map and throw a dart, Tanya. And that's where you're going.
And then there you go, Tanya. She just answered that question that you liked and shared. So she actually wrote down further that she wanted to know that. So you answered that question for her without even knowing. So that,
about the relationship?
Yes, you
okay.
said that she'd be moving, that she'd written further down that was she going to move. So you hadn't seen that yet. So yeah, you answered that question for her as well.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so fantastic. Thank you so much. So Claire, you can contact our psychics we've got Claire online at the moment. Her ID is 9139. Kat's ID is 9808. Leslie's is 9116. And Natalie is 9810. And we've got Sandie on 9108 and Trelina on 9159. So you can call them now. They're happy to take your calls. Let's move straight on to another question. Summer, I would like to answer a question for you, but you need to like and share and write that in your message before we can do that. So please do that. Let's move further down. Okay, Chantel Ryan. Liked and shared. I would love to know if there are any messages from loved ones, please.
Oh, I love
so Benjamin.
Beautiful. You know, on my phone, because I'm on my phone and so I really can't, I can just see the pink. I think it's pink or is it purple that I can see, but you know, I don't know if religion is something that was important to you. I'm not sure, but it just feels like there's a few people in the spirit world for you, and you know, it's easy to say grandparents and stuff like that, but they would be there as well. But I don't know if there's a dog in the spirit world, but it's funny because I just felt like that I had a dog as the question was read. I don't know if it was a Labrador or something like that, but I just felt that go between my legs as that question was read. You know, Obviously your grandparents would be in the spirit world, but it's more than that. And I don't know if your father is in the spirit world, but it's something like that for me. And I don't know, it just feels like, and I know it's sort of very basic, but I know that he worked with his hands, and I know that he was quite a good worker, so to speak. And I feel like that he shakes my hand. He's got a big hand, and like his hands are really rough. And I really wanted to say cement or bricklaying, but I'm not sure. But his hands are very, very rough. And just let us know in the comments if it's that in the spirit world. But it just felt like that for me. It felt like that I'm protecting you and I'm around you at different times. And I feel like that you're achieving really good goals. You really are. You're putting your mind to and you're achieving things. And I don't know if it's a house or a home loan that you've got and you feel like that you're struggling with, but I feel like that you're going to be okay. And but let us know in the comments. But that's what it felt like for me, and it just felt like a strong energy and a strong presence about the person. And I hope that helps. Thanks, Sandie.
Thanks, Benjamin. So you can call us internationally on 614 888 2517, Australia 02907 10199, and USA on 1914 373 7280. Let's move straight on to a question for you, Miss Psychic D. I've got Christy. I've liked and shared anything for me in my love life and that I need to know. Thank you.
Right. As soon as I tapped in your energy, Christy, there's something about you holding yourself back in some way, because I feel like I'm being put in a self-imposed prison. So, okay, look, I have to be honest. I'm not, like, I don't know what your relationship situation is at the moment, but I feel like you need to turn your back on someone from the past, or maybe start learning how to release energies from the past in some kind of way. Because I work with energy, sometimes these people may not be in our life, but we still have an energetic tie to certain people. But Spirit would love for you to focus on your work more so than love. But when it comes to your love life, I feel like they're telling me that it's more going to be about a self-love journey. So the more you love yourself, the more love you've got to give others, and obviously the healthier your relationships and connections are. But I feel like this is more of an internal thing at the moment, a self-love type of energy that I'm picking up on. But there's definitely going to be something significant happening in your work sector. So I'd love for you to sort of pivot and have a bit of a look-see in that area.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. I hope that helps, Christy. Right. Thank you, Miss Psychic D. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is for Benjamin, and this is a mediumship one. It's from Kelly. Liked and shared. Is there anything for me from loved ones?
Oh, Kelly, Kelly, I don't know if you like fish, because as the question was, I tasted fish straight away in my mouth. So I don't know if you're into fish, but if there's a connection with fish or something like that, it would be interesting to see if your star signs that. But I tasted fish straight away with you. I really did. And again, in my mind just went funny. And tonight it's been like that for a while. And I don't know if it's mum in the spirit world, but it just felt like something like that. And my mind's gone a little bit funny too. And just let us know if it is. But I feel like that you're there, and I feel like that it's like you're giving her permission to pass, so to speak. So it'd be interesting to see if you're doing that. And I just feel like that I'm holding my hand, and I feel like that there's no rings on my fingers for some reason. So maybe my hands are very swollen or something like that. Let us know if that's right, but that's what I'm feeling for you. And I feel like that you obviously got photos, but I don't know, they just take me into your lounge room, and I'm looking at photos, and let us know. And you probably won't want to listen, but I feel like that your house is quite dusty, because I'm just looking at the photos, and there's a family photo there, and there's a few loved ones in the spirit world or in heaven that are in that photo, and I don't know why, but obviously singing's important as well, because I just feel like that I'm hearing songs and stuff like that, and maybe there's a song that you had, but it's funny because I don't want to make it fit, but it just felt like a mum for me. That's what it felt like for me, and I feel like that near the end there, I feel like that I would have lost a lot of weight, but in the spirit world or in heaven, I know that she's put on the weight back. And I don't know if you've got a tattoo or something like that, but I'm seeing tattoos around you too, if that makes sense. So, and I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you.
Thanks, Benjamin. And also, Benjamin, we've also got some feedback from Margie. She says, thank you. You're right on the money. I do look like my mum. And yes, I do have the perfume on my tall boys. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So good feedback there. Summer, I would love for us to answer a question, but you need to like and share, okay? And you need to write it in your question. Otherwise, we can't answer a question for you. So I'll just put that there. Please like and share, everyone. If you want to have a reading with us tonight, it's very important that you like and share, and then you write it in your comment or your question. Otherwise, we can't answer the question for you. Let's move on to one for Ms. Psychic D. Diane. I've liked and shared. Worried about my daughter. Will she stop drinking and smoking? I lost my youngest daughter from sickness and pain. Thank you.
Oh, bless you and your family. Obviously, that's going to be at your daughter's will. So we all have free will, no matter what kind of any psychic sort of says. It's going to be totally up to your daughter. But Spirit, when I tapped into your question to give you relief, Spirit said there's going to be a breakthrough. So I'm not sure whether she's going to have an upcoming hospital stay or whether she's going to just have a very big physical scare herself, because I do feel like I can sort of taste blood in my mouth. So I don't feel like, I think it's just like an ulcer or something, but she's going to have her own scare, and that's going to be her light bulb moment. And I feel like she's going to possibly even go to a facility or something like that and get the help she needs, but they're showing me her rising. So I feel like she will get better. Especially when she can start earning her own money. And she's also got a love interest. I don't know what her relationship status is right now or whatever, but she's got some level of love, someone who's going to basically take care of her as well. And Spirit are kind of giggling in my ear saying, we'll take the pressure off you, Mum. You know, we'll send some more crew in so you can take a bit of, get a bit of relax. But I actually see her getting better and getting help, which is amazing when it comes to drinking and stuff. So
yeah, I hope that helps, Diane. Okay, Summer. All right, Benjamin, here we go. So Summer has liked and shared now. She's not sure how to subscribe. So when you go into the actual site, everyone, you can actually just click subscribe on Psychic TV, and then that will subscribe you to Facebook, so you get all of our advertising and shows. But anyways, from NC, and I was wondering if I had any messages from any loved ones. My daughter's father took his life a little over a year ago, and I'm just having a really hard time coping. I was wondering if you had any messages.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Summer. You know, it's not easy. I want you to remember that you're doing an amazing job, and you don't need me to tell you that, but you are. And I want you to believe in that. And now that you're on your own and you've become mum and dad, and you know what, you're going to do an amazing job, and you've got good family around you. I want you to speak to everyone that's close to you and get assistance, get help and stuff like that. You're not on your own. And, you know, your husband, he would be around you anyway. And I haven't got him, so to speak, tonight, but I know that he would be there with you, and he would never let your daughter down as well, even though he's let himself down. It's not about you. This is nothing about you. This is about his own journey, you know, and it's unfortunately we don't know why people do that sort of thing. There's a chemical imbalance in their minds and stuff like that, and you know, every day is a new day for you now, and I want you to stay strong and positive about yourself and about that little girl of yours and in your own family. I don't know if you have dogs, but I just felt like there would be dogs as well, and maybe sausage dogs or something on those lines. But let us know in the comments. But I would love to give you more. But all I can say to you is that I know that you're going to be okay. And every day is a new day for you. And I don't want you to take all the responsibility on yourself, because this was out of your hands. And even though that you're getting help and you're getting professional help and everything else, still ask the family to and talk about it as well. And I always say that that write some notes down and in your diary and write down how you feel. And I'm sure that your husband will be there over your shoulder and reading those as you write those and read them back to yourself and give yourself permission to be upset and give yourself permission to be happy as well. I feel that you're a strong lady and you're going to be fine and you're going to make every day count now. And I don't know if the beach is important or something like that, but they take my mind to the beach, and I'm out there, I'm on the sand, and you have those moments where you everything's weighing you down. But I just feel like that it's going to be a little bit positive every day, and address it every day, and be angry with him and tell him how disappointed you are. And then say to yourself, now I'm going to move forward as well, and ask him for assistance and help, and he'll be listening to you. But your life, it hasn't stopped, and it's going to move forward. But I know that you're going to be okay, and I would love to give you more, but I know that I'm ashamed and everything else with what has happened. But I know that I'm sending the love and light and everything else to you. And it's funny because I've just seen a plant and it feels like an orchid or something like that. And I don't know if it's a purpley blue colour, but I'm seeing that in my mind. And maybe that you've got that plant where you are, but just have a look at that. But I see that in my mind, and I feel that the colour's going to come back into your life, and you're going to be okay. And I wish I could give you a lot more, but I know that deep down that this is just the beginning of a new life for you and a positive life, if that makes sense. And I'll leave it there. Thanks, Sandie.
Thanks, Benjamin. That's a very
Can I just
sensitive
quickly add something?
reading.
Can I just add something to that? I saw her partner send his daughter's butterflies. There's some connection with butterflies and shoelaces. So I don't know, but he's sending his daughter butterflies and he's going, make sure you say it, make sure you say it. That's what he was saying to me. So I had to pass it on, otherwise he'll haunt me.
And so would you suggest, Benjamin, that she gives you a reading after, 15 minutes after we finish, she gives you a call to have an in-depth reading with you? Because that's a very sensitive reading to have.
Obviously we're online and we're doing that. And if you feel drawn to me, definitely ring me. But my phone will be on for the hour. But I know you're going to do okay. And I feel like that I'm just validating that you're moving forward in your own life. And it's not easy, and no one knows what you're going through. No one, only you know that. But you've got good family around you, and I want you to express how you feel with them, and because they're there to help you as well. And I wish you all the best. Okay. Thanks, Sandie.
Yeah. Thanks. And so how long will you be online afterwards for? An hour or an hour or two?
Yeah, probably about just over an hour. I'll stay on as long as I can. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sandie.
What about you, Psychic D? How long are you going to stay on for afterwards?
Yeah, stay on for an hour or two as well. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So remembering, if you're at home and you would like a reading with one of our talented readers, you can call internationally on 614-888-2517, Australia on 02-907-10199, or USA on 1914-373-7280. Let's move along. I think we'll choose, let me see. I don't know if I've done Chantel yet, but we'll do this one for you, Miss Psychic T. Like and share. Can you see me having a successful career in nursing and weight loss, please?
Yeah. As soon as I tapped into your energy, Chantel, I heard you're investing in yourself, but they want you to believe in yourself. I actually think that you are very, very, very intuitive. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a healer in your own right. So if nursing is the way to go, I would go that way. I feel like it's something else though. Love to say it's not. I just explore your avenues right now because you are a natural healer, and I feel like there's going to maybe be a different niche or a different area which sparks your interest. I don't know whether you do actually want to work more with children or babies or anything like that. I'm not trying to make your decision up for you, but you are manifesting something wonderful. But there's something that you're a light worker. They keep pulling me towards this highly intuitive and very empathic and very strong and resilient as well. I just wouldn't guide you to put your eggs in one basket just yet. I would float around and maybe do a bit of investigation because I feel like in the coming weeks, they just said 4 to 8 weeks, so 2 months, something else may actually catch your eye because I feel like it's something different. I keep hearing the word doula, or something different. Is that a word, doula? Is that a thing?
There's such a thing as what they call a death doula. They actually look after people when they're crossing over.
Oh, do they? Yeah. I said DOULA, and I'm going, I don't know that word. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. So let's move on to the next question. Just quickly while we've got some time. Questions are going, and by the way, everyone, just post your question once because I'm seeing questions coming up multiple times and I'm dizzy as it is. So I don't, yeah. So let's move on to Wendy. Like this one's for you, Benjamin. Liked and shared. Hi, do you see where I'm going to live and will I get a job soon? I'm going through a lot right now and need some guidance. Thank you.
Oh, Wendy, you know, like I want to start off with where you're going to live. You know, like it's easy for me to sit here and say don't panic, but you've got good people around you, and you're not going to be homeless or anything like that. You're not, and I don't know if financially, well, obviously because you're looking for work, but financially, it's it's a burden on you at the moment. So with the living situation, you can ask some friends. So you're not going to be living in your car or anything like that. I can see that you've got the right people around you, and you're a lady that doesn't like to ask for help. But I'm telling you now that ask for help, and I feel like that you help a lot of people anyway. And so it's sometimes that we just got to, and you just got to ask people for help, and there's the right people out there to help you. There really is, and you're going to be okay in that section. It's funny because I just think of the app and that job search thing and stuff like that. I'm seeing the commercial in my mind, so I want you to jump on the app and it doesn't matter if it's not the right job. I want you to just to get a job, and there's plenty of work out there. If you want to work, there's truckloads of work out there. And I mean that because there's so many jobs out there. Where I'm from, there's jobs everywhere, but a lot of people don't want those sort of jobs. And just take a job just so you have you'll have some financial money coming in, and that'll help you. And I don't know, and I don't want to go too personal what's going on in your life, but you've made some good decisions. You really have, and you've made some right decisions for yourself. And this is just the start, and it's easy for me to say this, but I know this is just the start of something really good for you to happen, to come into your life. It's like you've just closed some doors, but those doors have been open too long, and now you're closing them. And I don't know if it's partners or relationships or something, but you've closed them doors now, and it's probably been a while since you've changed jobs or you haven't got a job. But just take a job just so you've got some financial backing there. And it's easier, believe it or not, it's easier to find work while you're working. And employees like that sort of thing. They do. If you're looking for another job and you've got a job, they'll snap you up straight away. So take those jobs, and I can just see positive things happening for you, and ask for help, okay? And you're not going to be homeless in that. And swallow your pride a little bit, and the right people will help you. They really will. And I feel like you're a good person, and you're a good person, and you're going to be okay. And I hope that helps. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. I hope that helps. So let's move on to the next question for Ms. Psychic D. This is from Martika. Liked and shared. Will our move be the right thing for our family?
I do. Yes, it is. I feel like we shouldn't make problems that aren't there yet because there's something going on in the mindset. It is a good move and everything, but they want you to enjoy the process a little bit. Do you? I feel like you have to leave something behind. I don't know whether this is a pet or could be a version of self behind. It's a really good move. I think there's stability and security attached to it. There's some significance with work really, really taking off. I'm not sure what this is because I don't know whether this is your partner or someone around you that may experience mental health concerns or anything like that, because they really put me into my headspace, which has got nothing to do with the question you're asking. But it will be the right thing for your family, but Spirit just keep wanting me to say, sometimes we can change places and change jobs and change, but we always take ourselves with us. So if you're going to leave and move, they would love for you to leave the energy of the past where you're leaving and start a fresh new somewhere else. There's something that's happened in between, and obviously it's personal, so they won't get into that. If you know what that is, Martika. But if it's a fresh new start, Spirit are basically saying, yes, make it a fresh new start and you'll be successful.
Thank you. Thanks, Martika. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, Sophie. Hey, how about we see some of those beautiful cards of yours? I've got a question that you might like to answer using them, actually. So Joanne, liked and shared, could I please have some guidance? I have had a rough few months, but I would like to know what comes next. Thank you.
Wonderful, Joanne. I'll just show you my cards anyway, and I'll pull one. It's funny.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I don't really use them. Oh, actually, the first card I pulled out, and I'll put it up to the screen. And it's, believe it or not, it's lady beetles, and I hope that you can resonate with lady beetles. And you know what, the lady. Oh, sorry, I'll put it up now. The lady beetles, and to me that the lady beetles are an amazing creature. They really are, and you find them everywhere. So keep an eye open for that. Even though it's the wrong season, but keep an eye open and let's see if there's a lady beetle that finds you in your home or something like that. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing a yellow lady beetle. Even though the card was red, I'm seeing a yellow lady beetle. It'd be interesting to see if your favorite color is yellow, but you're going to be okay. You really are. And I just feel like that you're moving forward in your life, and there's just positive things for happening for you. And I don't know why, but I feel like that you can easily self-sabotage yourself just with your own thoughts. And I want you to make sure that you push and keep a positive mindset, if that makes sense. And I haven't really got a great deal, but I just feel like that you just needed that confidence in yourself. And I feel like that's something that you lack, and I feel like that maybe you've always lacked that, if that makes sense. But I'll leave it there. But I just feel like a positive thing and positive mindset is going to help you in every way, in every aspect of your life. And I don't know why, but does your house smell quite nice? Because I'm just sort of smelling lavender or something like that. Do you burn that sort of stuff? But I'm smelling something like that. So I feel like that you're on your way anyway, and you're just going to change your mindset to a positive mindset. And every time you think of something negative, I want you to change that. That's all I really have for you with that part. But I just feel that confident that you would understand what I'm talking about. And I'll leave it there. Thanks. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you. And we got some feedback from Summer. Says, thank you all so much. I'm sitting right beside a blue orchid plant right now, and I appreciate you so much. It just feels so unreal to me. It's hard to accept he's gone. I wish I could go back in time, but I keep having these vivid dreams about him, and I just wake up crying. So we send all our love to you, Summer, at this time. But yeah, make sure you jump online afterwards and give Benjamin a call, because I'm sure he'd be able to have a really good reading with you. Also, I've got some feedback from Chantel. I wanted to be a doula for the longest time. It's to support women going through labour. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. I thought I was seeing little babies.
Yeah, so there must be
Go for
doulas
it,
and death
Chantel.
doulas as well. Yeah, so yeah, go for it. So next question, while we've still got some time, we've got about 5 minutes left. So Francis, hi, loved and shared. Can I please have a reading? I would like to know if there's any guidance or messages from loved ones. Thank you so much.
All right, Francis. Oh, Francis, you're coming to karmic reward time. I love that for you. That's telling me that there's going to be 3 lucky things that come in for you over the course of the next 3 months. So you may be seeing 33 or 333, even 999, something like that. I don't know whether you actually want to move, or there could be a trip coming up for you, but there's 3 specific things. There's going to be an increase in your abundance. There's something with a trip or purchasing or investing or renovating a home, because I'm seeing a building as well. But also I see a nice new partnership coming in for you. So I'm not sure what your relationship status is, but I feel like there's someone coming towards me with an emotional offer. And when it comes to you, you're going to be like a deer in the headlights. You're not going to know what to do with it. So and then Spirit said, finally, put your best foot forward and hold your chin up and think good thoughts about yourself, because there's people around you at the moment that are actually speaking very positively about you. So this could be in relation to work as well. So you might get a bit of a promotion, but I feel like you have no idea that these people are talking positively about you, and you're going to be approached with an offer, and they're going to offer you if you want to move forward with them in an idea or into a certain direction. So
Thank you. I got to cut you off because I've only got a few minutes left.
Sorry, Dale. I've been forever.
If you would like to have a reading after this session, you can call either Benjamin on 9166 or Miss Psychic D on 9140. Internationally, you need to call 61488 2517 or Australia 02 907 101 99 or USA 1914-373-7280. We have the most amazing psychics in the world, so make sure you jump on board. And if we could get the other codes up here for our other psychics, just so that I can read them out quickly. Thank you. If you could just put that through for us. We've got other psychics online waiting to have a reading with you. Where are they? Here we go. You can call now and speak with Claire on 9139, Leslie 9116, Natalie 9810, Sandie 9108, or Trelina on 9159. Thank you so much, guys, for all your time and energy tonight. You're both amazing psychics. It's been great having you on. Do you have any last messages for everyone?
Keep smiling.
Yeah, I was going to say, just remember that life is very, very hard at different times, but it's what we make it to. So keep a positive mindset, and I'd say that every time you think it's something a bit negative, and it's the thoughts that we put out to the universe, so to speak. And I'm a real big believer in this universe business at the moment. So it's stay positive, and even though things are tough and everything else, keep a good positive mindset, and if you're dragged down and there's people negative around you, take a step away, and you don't need to be around that, so to speak. And if it's family members, let them know. And that's the last thought I'd say. Thanks, Sandie, for having me.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight on Psychic TV International, the best time of psychics every Saturday night, and we will see you next week. Have a good
Peace
day.
out. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.